If you want to do anything worth doing, you just gotta do it scared. If you're scared to try something new, you're not weak, you're just programmed. And while it's very tough to shift that programming, it is possible. But let's talk a little bit about why you're programmed. So there's a reason why there's a saying that says, just do it scared. Because in the reality of shifting things in your life, whether that be a career, a relationship, getting physically fit, having a baby, whatever. There is a sense of fear around it, a sense of, what if I make a fool of myself? What if I'm ridiculous? And it's not you, you're not weak, it's programming. We're literally programmed for survival. Every species on this planet is programmed for survival, which means if we do what's predictable, which are our habits, our weekly schedule of clock in, clock out, or you're with this person and it's predictable, so it's safe. Maybe it's not the healthiest thing in the world, but we know we're surviving, and that's all your human nature wants to survive. And so sitting on the couch, eating a bag of chips and watching Netflix is literally probably one of the safest things you could be doing, because you're not out in the world exposing yourself to potential harm. You're sitting in your cave, well-fed and entertained. So when you get the spark of inspiration to change something in your life, that's not coming from the human you, that's coming from your soul. The soul wants to expand. Your soul is always in a state of expansion. So when you get these crazy ideas to lose 50 pounds or quit your job to become a full-time artist, it's your soul talking to you. So now you have a battle between your human self, who just wants to survive, and your soul self, which wants to expand. So we'll just call the human self your ego. Now, the ego is not a bad thing. People give the ego a bad rap, honestly. The ego literally keeps you alive. The ego helps you make sure that your bills get paid. The ego keeps you out of trouble, but the ego keeps you complacent. The ego keeps you small, and the ego keeps you in line. Part of the collective, doing your thing, a cog in the wheel, that is your existence. So as soon as your soul tells you, let's go find the love of our life. Let's go out into the real world. Let's learn how to cook. Let's learn how to lift weights at the gym and be healthy. I'm tired of being a bug in a rug. And the thing is, you're gonna have a lot of inner conflict. Your ego will tell you you're gonna fail. This isn't for you. Who do you think you are? None of your family has ever done this. None of your friends are doing this. What's wrong with you? Just stick with the status quo. Don't expand. But your soul is begging you to do something with your life, because we only have one life to live, and in this lifetime at least. And so when you only have one life to live and every day is predictable, your life passes by like this. They always say, older people, that, oh man, like life passes by so quickly as you age. Do you know why life passes by so quickly as you age? Because you're stuck in the same routines, day in and day out. You have your job, you do the same thing every Saturday. You go to so-and-so's house for a barbecue or a pool day, or you binge your Netflix series. Every Saturday, Sunday you go to church, or you go hiking, or whatever. You live in a life of predictability, and when you live a life of predictability, there's no reason for your brain to remember those days, because every day is the same. That's why life goes by so quickly. You start losing out on the experiences that shape a new personality. You lose out on the experiences that trigger your brain into oh, this is new. This is a new experience. The best way I can put it is when you're doing your thing, someone rear ends you. You'll remember that experience. You're going to remember that day. All of a sudden, your memory has another day added to it that would have just fallen into nothingness, or you're at the grocery store and you're shopping and you accidentally bump into someone, but then you start up a conversation and you meet someone new, and all of a sudden it's a memorable experience. When your life lacks memorable experiences, it does pass by very quickly. But if you introduce new experiences, however small, whether that's talking to a stranger or walking a different path when you go on a hike, or doing something out of the ordinary, all of a sudden you start enriching your life. And the more you enrich your life, the more you'll see how life is beautiful, and it will give you more courage to make bigger changes in life. If right now you can barely get out of your habit of binging TV after work or being on your phone and scrolling for hours after work. But you start introducing little experiences, like little nudges to get you out of your routine. Pretty soon you'd be like, oh, I wonder what would happen if I went and did this after work instead. Or I wonder what would happen if I went to the next city over and decided to, go grocery shopping over there for a day. Little things. And the thing is, the ego is always going to keep you scared. You will always be scared to try new things. Always. It doesn't matter how much courage you've developed over time. It doesn't matter how much street cred you have in trying new things. There's always going to be resistance. But that's normal. And actually, when you feel that resistance, it's a sign that you should do it. Fucking go. Go do it. Because the resistance is your body and your ego telling you, we haven't done this before. It's going to be different. I don't like it. Guess what? Fucking go do it, because the resistance is key. If everyone went around looking for resistance, when they get an inkling of trying something new in their life, and they are like, I'm sensing a little resistance. This must mean I should go forward if I want to have a memorable experience. I'll tell you something. The more and more I fight my fear and push through it to the other side, life has become more and more beautiful. I've met incredible people who I now get to call friends because I pushed through the fear of being seen. I pushed through the fear of thinking I'm never going to accomplish my goals. And I just show up day after day. And it's just been an incredible journey. And I'm so grateful that I've learned this valuable lesson that when the resistance shows up, when you want to try to expand yourself, it's a good indicator you're on the right path. I'm Danielle Ray, your godmother in the flesh. Truth bombs, kitchen confidence, and soul fire. The lessons your mama never taught you. If this message resonated with you or made you think of a friend, share it with them. Stick around and let's rise together.